Hello mga friends! I'm Miss LJ and today let us travel back in time and reminisce our high school days. Let us be thankful for high school because we were able to experience high school and we were able to finish high school. So speaking of high school, my husband and I watched 2011 Korean movie Sunny. This movie made me miss high school. It made me miss my high school friends. It
Hello.
made me want to reconnect more with my high school friends. I'm blessed because I am still communicating, or my friends and I back in high school are still communicating. We are active in social media. We talk to each other every now and then through Facebook. And aside from that, this movie made me appreciate more the meaning of friendship. This movie made me also realize that helping a friend doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to give money. So, money is not always the measure of helping someone, especially a friend. We can also help our friends by number one, knowing our friends, listening to our friends, giving them time, understanding them without judging them, making them laugh, especially during the times that they are down, encouraging them to pick up themselves, and waiting for them to find themselves, and of course, being happy. Just be happy for whatever milestone they have in their lives. As the movie starts, you would hear the song Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. It's a 1980s song. So if you are a millennial, you are familiar with the Time After Time song. Ayan. Let me just clarify this. Just speaking of millennial. Millennial is a name of a generation for people who are born from 1980s until 1999. So the other term for millennial is Gen Y or Generation Y. So if you are born beyond that, from meaning from 2000 onwards, you belong to the Gen Z or Generation Z. All right? So I hope that I made that clear. Okay, so kung batang 80s ka o batang 90s ka, you are familiar with the song Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. So I searched the official music video of Time After Time and I found out that the setting of the music video and the setting in this movie is almost the same. They have the characters in the video has almost the same experience in the movie. All right. So as the movie started, I felt 1980s right away. The song is a very good mood setter. It sets the mood of 80s right away, and I got so excited about the movie as it started because it made me it made me go back to 80s right away. Although this is a Korean movie, I can easily identify myself to the characters in the movie. That's one good thing about Korean drama because they're also Asian. That's why Filipino like us can easily identify ourselves to them because we are all Asian. So that's one I believe that's one of the reasons Filipinos are really into K dramas or K movies because we're almost the same culture. Take for example, the way they act. Their culture is also conservative like ours, and the way they act is somehow also kind of conservative. So, and not to mention their very interesting plot, which features also their rich culture. So this movie is about the friendship of seven girls. And their friendship started when they were in high school. And then this movie gradually unfolds what happened to their lives after high school. So one of their friends never showed up after this terrible incident happened during their school festival. Her name is Suji. So while I was watching the movie, I kept on wondering what really happened to Suji. So this movie jumps from present to past events and vice versa. It was done creatively and smoothly. Kaya two thumbs up for that. You
Wow.
will be able to easily understand the younger or the older version of each character through their manner of speaking or through their unique characteristics. So it's very interesting to note that in the first part of the movie, Nami's husband needs to be away for 2 months for a business trip. So again, Nami is one of the protagonists in the movie, and she's also the narrator in this movie. And unfortunately, that was also the time when she found her long lost friend Chunwa. Chunwa is one of her high school friends. She found her in the hospital when she visited her mother. So she found out that Chunwa is diagnosed with cancer, and Chunwa was advised by the doctors that she only has like 2 months to live. So this 2 months in the movie is very remarkable because these 2 months made so much changes in their lives. And I would like also to take note of the the scene in the movie wherein the cancer patient Chunwa, you can see there's a scene in the movie that there's some needle marks and medical tape marks on her hand. Um, I would like to commend the director for that because it was done very in a very subtle way, but for me it was very remarkable. Most people will not notice that, but for me as a cancer patient, that was remarkable. It was presented in a very subtle way, but it's very symbolical. As I mentioned in my previous video, I was a cancer patient. If you have watched that video yet, here's the link. And why is it remarkable? Because those marks, needle marks, and medical tape marks, it symbolizes our pains and hardships, sacrifices as a cancer patient. So that is a small detail, but the director was able to show it in a very symbolical way. I like that part. So two thumbs up for the director. As I said earlier, these 2 months became very remarkable for these characters in the movie because it gave them a big impact and change in their lives. So since they were given 2 months, they were able to reconnect to each other, and through reconnecting with their friends, they were able to remember who they were. They were able to remember their dreams when they were younger. They were able to remember their value and most especially their capabilities, which they forgot because of the different challenges they had in their lives, because of their different responsibilities that they have in front of them. So, after remembering who they were able to become stronger and decisive in facing their challenges in their lives. That's why the line in the song Time After Time is connected to the movie. It says there in the line, if you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. Excuse me po, no? Ano lang. Nadala lang ako. Pasensya na. Sa mga kumakain dyan. Pasintabi. Hindi ako nagpasabi, kakanta pala ako. Anyway, those lines are connected to the movie because it says there, if you're lost, you can look and you will find me time after time. So, somehow, the characters in the movie got lost because they forgot themselves, they forgot who they were, what they really wanted in life. So, but because they were able to reconnect to their friends, to their past, they were able to reconnect to their high school friends, they were able to remember who they were. And then it says there in the line, if you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting. The friendship, their friendship was never lost. Their friendship has always been there. All they had to do was just to reconnect to each other, to help each other, to back up each other, to catch each other if they need someone to lean on, something like that. So it was really about friendship. I also like the idea in this movie wherein the characters made a video message for their future selves. It was a very touching scene when Nami was watching the video of themselves giving a message for their future selves. Well, the message was more about, it shows how excited they were to see themselves reaching their dreams. So it was the turning point in the movie wherein Nami was able to remember her dreams. You will notice in this movie that there's a part in this movie wherein Nami is lying on her bed beside her husband, or lying on their bed beside her husband. You will notice a book on her bedside, and the title of that book is The Dream Giver. So I googled that book, I searched for it, and I found out that it's a best-selling book written by three authors. It was written by Bruce H. Wilkinson, David Kopp, and Heather Hartman Kopp. Okay, so this book is about following your God-given destiny. So I would consider that that book is a foreshadowing that later on Nami will be able to find or remember her dream on the latter part of the movie. So it's a foreshadowing, it's a clue that Nami will later on find out or remember her dream. I really like the characters in this movie. I can relate to the characters. We can. I like the characters because they are well developed in the story. We can all relate to them. We can see ourselves to these characters, or we can see our friends to either of these characters. I envy the character of Nami because from humble beginnings, she became well off. She became um, she has a family. She can buy whatever she wants to buy. However, she seems to be sad because she feels like she is living a routinary life because she takes care of her husband and her daughter every day. So basically, she does same things every day, and she feels like she is not living her dreams, something like that. But I like her character because it evolved eventually. After 2 months, she was able to appreciate her life and she became proactive. And you will see that towards the end of the movie. I also like the character of Chunwa, their leader, the leader of their group, because she has never forgotten her promise to her friends, which is to help them. At the end, she's still able to fulfill her promise to them. So I realized that life is, we cannot have everything. You know, life is not perfect and it should not be because we need each other to balance the law of nature. We have different blessings and challenges in life. And basically, we just have to be thankful for the things that we have and for the things that we do not have. The part in the movie wherein it made me think seriously was during their school festival. I was because of this tragic incident that happened in their lives. I was thinking, how is this incident going to affect their lives? So I paid attention to the distinctive characteristics of each characters in order for me to identify them whenever the movie jumps from the past to the present or from present to past. Good thing that the characters are well defined, well developed, and I'm able to identify them through their way of speaking, their mannerisms, their looks, and of course, through the descriptions of other characters. It's better to watch the movie again in order to observe small details, because when we first watched it, we were paying too much attention to the subtitle, because of course it's a Korean movie. The characters are talking in Korean language. So, but when we watched it the second time, we were able to see small details, like the one I mentioned earlier, the book on Nami's bedside, the dream giver book. And aside from that, I also noticed that on the middle part of the movie, the director used another Cyndi Lauper song, another Cyndi Lauper hit song, Girls Wanna Have Fun, which mirrors the characteristics of the girls in the movie. I suggest you watch the movie and then you watch it again in order for you to understand the movie better and see the small details in the movie. So this movie makes me recall or remember my high school days, and I have so many memories from high school, and today I'm going to choose top 3 memories from high school. I'm going to share it to you guys. So here's my top 3. Top 3 is when I was in first year. I was very shy because I did not know anybody. So I was scared of being bullied in school, because that's what happened to me when I was in elementary. When I transferred school, I was bullied. I already mentioned that in my previous video. So if you haven't watched that video, here's the link. So, but I was wrong. I realized that children in public school, uh, they don't bully their classmates. Um, Maybe some of them bully other children, but um, basically it's not a major problem in public school. Next, my top 2 memory in high school was when I was in second year. I had a crush, and my crush has a crush on another girl. In other words, hindi ako crush ng crush ko. Well, of course, I felt bad about it, but I did not cry because it was just a crush anyway. And my top 1 memory from high school was when I was in third year and fourth year. I enjoyed hanging out at my friend's house. We usually did that whenever we are free, whenever we are not busy doing schoolwork. If we can go home early, that's the time we plan of which house we are going to. So we usually do that on the second day of our periodical examination or during intramurals in our school. So when we go to our friend's house, what I like about it is we chip in some of our money and we will buy pancit canton. So we will cook pancit canton and then we eat together and laughing and talking and chit-chatting. Sometimes we buy tuna and egg. We cook tuna omelette. Sometimes we would cook sardines and eggs, so we cook sardines omelette. That's what I like about it. So I just during the time Facebook was not invented yet, so we did not have cell phone or Facebook at that time. So we just talk to each other, chit chat, laughing, and all those stuff. So those are some of the fun memories I had in high school. If you want to share your fun memories in high school, you can put them in the comment box. I would like to thank my friends. Thank you to all of my friends, because you taught me how to be a friend. And I believe that the foundation of any relationship is a strong friendship. So if you have a movie that you like me to review, please feel free to write your suggestions in the comment box. And if you like this video, go ahead, don't be shy, like this video, and please share this video to your friends also, and subscribe to my channel, and of course hit the bell button to be notified whenever I post new video. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. See you on my next video. God bless you.
Do you find this video inspiring? Please show your support by liking and sharing this video. And please subscribe to my channel to watch more of my videos and upcoming videos. And if you want me to hear your thoughts, put them in the comment box. Thank you.